Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to Donkey Kong Land 3. This is going to be... Wait. Part 7. For some reason I lost count all of a sudden, but this should be part 7. But anyway, last time we stopped at the boss of World 4, Krazy KAOS. We all know who that guy is. He also appears in this game. So, let's go see how the boss fight works this time around. We do fight him a lot later in this game, so... At least relatively speaking. Okay, he does not have any dialogue this time around, so... We get into the fight immediately. He works pretty much the same. As you can see, we can still get on top of his little platforms that he occasionally hands out to us, and we can jump on his head. Don't try doing it normally, because as you can see there's some electrical current on him normally. So we can't jump on him like this. Even though we can reach him in this version, because he's clearly a lot smaller than in Donkey Kong Country 3. And we all know why, it's because of the smaller Game Boy screen. So to accommodate for that, pretty much everything is scaled down. The boss arena, but also the boss itself. So in order to make sure the player does not jump on his robotic head normally, they actually came up with this electrical current to prevent us from doing that. Okay, start moving faster now. And slower, and then moves up again. Okay, I'm not too sure how this is supposed to be challenging. Oh, yeah, of course. Like always, whenever a boss is defeated, he first does another set of moves again, only then he disappears completely. I'm actually surprised that still gets to me. But anyway, after that we actually find ourselves in Tin Can Valley, even though we just beat the Tin Can. Now we're gonna go to Tin Can Valley, World 5. And the first stage in this is going to be Tropical Tightropes. And the level name and the overworld kind of suggests already, this is going to be another jungle-themed level. Hi there! Oh, what is it with Donkey Kong Country games and putting everything to the left of the stage? And what is it with me and not turning around in time? It was pretty obvious what I was going for. But at least I don't have to kill you now, I already have the coin. Grabbing the coin still counts, but I wanted to kill you with this keg. But apparently turning around was a little bit too slow. But okay, false start. Let's go find ourselves a secret first. In this first pit in this stage is actually a barrel leading towards a 1-up. And also immediately the other side of the pit, so works out nicely. But the stage isn't called Tightropes for nothing, so we're going to find something related to that, obviously. And it would be nice if I stopped killing myself. I'm not getting very far in this level so far. In fact, I can remember that happened in the previous jungle stage as well, where I just jumped into a off-screen buzzer because of not being able to see that guy wasn't there. I should learn how this game works by now. I still make the same mistakes. Okay, bonus time. Like with the first bit in this level, there's also a secret in the second one. And in this case, it's the bonus barrel. And in here we finally get some conveyor belt ropes. The Tightropes, the level name was actually talking about. After this silly bonus, it's finally time to start working on the level's gimmick. We even get a checkpoint before we actually touch a tightrope in this course. Not including the bonus. In all honesty, it is a similar gimmick that we've seen earlier, so there's nothing too surprising here. As you may expect, there's a lot of these conveyor belt ropes here, trying to create challenges for us. In some instances you actually have these two ropes at the same time, going at the same direction, making you swift lanes in order to avoid enemies. That's also an interesting idea to work with, I think. Oh, here we go again. Off-screen buzzers on these conveyor... And I missed the O. Dang it. Not too important, but still, I've been able to collect all of the Kong letters in every single stage so far in this game, so... It does feel kind of off that I finally start missing them this late in the game. Okay, bonus. In case you were still missing that second bonus, it is actually behind the goal. This stage is another instance of something being at the left of the start and something being at the right of the end. Bonus barrel number 2. Okay, and what are we doing here? Okay, this looks pretty basic. These buzzers don't even move too fast. Although I have been pretty good at getting hit by them, especially in this stage. But usually only if I'm not able to see them coming. Well, at least here's the G. Although, we did not see the O. I don't think I'm going to bother. It had to happen at some point that I miss one. Let's just continue to Clifftop Critters. Which is for some reason spelled with a C this time around. Pretty normal to spell it with a C, but not in a rare game. There we would expect words like those to be spelled with a K. But okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is another downward scrolling vertical stage, like most of the mountain stages are in this game. And what is it with me and buzzers? And I thought I couldn't get hit by buzzers that are in plain sight. So, apparently this rope is way too dangerous. Let's do it like this. See, it works better. Okay, with this level called Clifftop Critters, you would expect every single enemy to appear in here. We've been seeing a lot of them. And we're also seeing bonus barrels. So, let's go in here first and collect some stars. Okay, manual barrels again, it looks like. Okay, pretty basic. Aha! And like you would expect, the bonus coin appears in the middle. Okay, let's move on. We get put back on the cliff where the bonus barrel was, to the left. So we can continue to the right for continuation of the stage. I see you. This time I'm not going to get hit. Okay, here's coin. Okay, here's not coin. Please respawn. Thank you. Apparently you don't want to jump too high. Ceiling is also able to knock this keg back. Okay, here's the K. We've already found the first bonus and the hero coin, and only then we find the K. Oh. Off-screen enemies are dangerous in games like these. The screen is way too small for stuff like that. Okay, the O's down here. And the checkpoint is right over here. Okay, give me back my Kong. Let's make sure not to lose my Kong again. Also something that's been happening way too much. Oh, I think there's something to the left over here. That is pretty obvious. Okay, nothing too important, but still, there was something here. I knew it wasn't a bonus because I know where that is, and it's going to be a while until we find that. Okay, here's another arrow pointing left, and therefore we're going down. Okay, there's only one up here. But still, we know how this trick works. I'm not too sure about you guys, but I'm actually not a big fan of climbing down in stages like these. For some reason it feels pretty off, and I also don't really have the feeling you actually get a good perspective whenever climbing down. And you definitely can't see the enemies coming. Okay, N in this little alcove over here. There's a split pathway situation over here. There's actually multiple ways you can go. Want to go all the way to the right first, because there is actually a bonus barrel here. Make sure you climb down safely. The G is also here. And the bonus barrel should be up here. Yeah. See, I remembered correctly. Let's go. just some platforms, that is pretty simple. And the moment enemies start appearing, it's no longer simple. Okay. At least now I know that guy is there, so... Fun fact, even if you know that guy is there, you still can get hit by him. Okay, in this case I need to be patient apparently. Come on. Okay, this is getting annoying now. Why can't I, with my platforming experience, beat that guy? There we go, let's kill you. See, we'll get there eventually. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Is the rest of this video going to be me trying to beat this bonus? There we go. Is it really so hard? Apparently it is. Okay, that took way too long. But at least the bonus coin is in our possession. At long last. End of stage flag. Nah, that's not important. Okay, there's a 1-up behind it. And apparently the level is done. Nothing more to do. Okay, Rickety Rapids, not Rickety Rapids. That is going to be the next stage. Already pronouncing the name is already giving me trouble, so it's not very promising. But at least it's a stage where we're dealing with Ellie again. An animal buddy we haven't seen enough of yet in this playthrough, I feel, so... Good thing she gets some more screen time. It's an animal buddy that disappears into nothing after Donkey Kong Country 3 games after all. She only appears in Country 3 and Land 3. There's no more love for this elephant after that, so... And even in this game, she does not appear all that much, as you might have noticed already. We're pretty much approaching the end of this game already, and still not a whole lot of action for Ellie. It's probably also the reason why she never came back in another Donkey Kong Country game after this, or any other Donkey Kong game. Because even in this game, they apparently had some trouble finding a good use for her. Okay, the rest we need to do with the Kongs, it seems. Even in the... Oh. Let's make sure we jump correctly. But like I was trying to say, even in the stages where she is used, she isn't even used entirely. It's only part of the stage, not even halfway. Because the checkpoint we have not even found yet. Oh, apparently we're not allowed to go right. And here's me thinking we can start looking for secrets. Oh, and speaking of secrets, look at this banana trail. It's not very secret, right? Sometimes these kind of barrels can be hidden, and sometimes they don't even bother to hide them. Okay, these rocks again. See, I can do them first try. The last waterfall level they appeared in, I had some trouble with them. But I've learned how they work. Just need to remember their collision is actually limited. Okay, here's the halfway point. Extra emphasizing that Ellie isn't even allowed to do half a stage. There are still definitely a lot of these track barrels. And rocket barrels. Also combines the two a lot. Okay, and to the left over here. Coin is all the way at the top of the stage, I'm pretty sure, so you don't have to start looking for him yet. Second bonus is kind of eluding me a little bit. It's once again a stage where I can only remember the first one, because of that one being so easy to find. Second one I'm not too sure of. Although... Okay, it does not look like I can reach that area, but there is definitely something there. Go away, stupid copter. You've given me enough trouble already today. G. That one you can't really miss. And this final part of the stage not really that familiar. Okay, arrow to the right, so I'm going left. I have a hunch. Yeah, this is where it is. Couldn't remember it, but now that I saw it, I knew... Oh yeah, of course. That is how it works. Not very surprising. Okay. Also pretty easy to do. 58 bonus coins. Okay, and coin I did remember. He's actually all the way at the top of the stage. In fact, where we are right now, make your way all the way to the right. Past these last couple of enemies. Find the steel keg. Find the end of stage flag, but we're not going to care about that quite yet. Only after we grab the coin. Stage complete. Okay, Bazuka Bombard. That's going to be the next factory stage, it looks like. I've still got a couple of minutes to try this stage as well. And I have a feeling this is going to be the blazing bazookas of this game. Blazing bazookas being, of course, a bazooka-based stage in Donkey Kong Country 3. And this is going to be the one in this game. So this might be an example of a stage that's not really new in its gimmick. Although design-wise it is going to be new, of course. Even though this is a part that's also in DKC 3. Us climbing upward with that owl shooting its fireballs at us at the background. That looked kind of familiar. And I was giving credit to this game at first because of being new in its design when it comes to the levels, only reusing the aesthetics and music of the original Donkey Kong Country 3. However, this stage kind of looks like it's still borrowing a lot from Donkey Kong Country 3, even in the level design. Because things are starting to look familiar now. Hey, I see you. Bonus number 1. Okay, more of these barrels. It's also something we've been seeing a lot lately. Okay, this one was pathetically easy. I didn't even have to do anything. At least at the previous one, when it was collect stars in barrels, I needed to adjust the barrels myself. This one just went automatically. Not just in the stages, but apparently also in the bonuses. The inspiration kind of ran dry, it seems. I'm starting to understand why Donkey Kong Country and Land 3 were actually the final ones they made. Why it took years and years before another Donkey Kong Country game was actually released. Looks like making 6 of these games in 4 years' time. It was kind of a big hit on their inspiration. Here in this 6th and final Donkey Kong Country game from that era, I think it's starting to notice. However, we're still going to finish it, of course. Ah, screw you. And I was hoping I could use Dixie's ponytail twirl to reach the bonus up there. There's actually a bonus up there. Yeah, there you can see it. Ponytail twirl can actually make that a lot easier to reach. But of course, Kiddy can also do it. First try even, apparently. It's been a while, but we're actually not shooting from barrels anymore. Okay, one more red. Jump over this. And there we go. 60 bonus coins. Almost done with that. Because I'm pretty sure there's 75 or something like that. Not sure about the exact number, but I'm pretty sure 75 is actually what we're going to end up with. Oh, the N and the G are really close together in this stage. I barely picked up the N and the G is already right behind it. Ah, steel keg, so we know what time it is. It's time to get hit. But it's also time for you to get hit, sir. There we go. 32 of those. And the end of stage. Okay, next up is Sheepy shop that I can quickly do. I don't feel like beginning the next episode with that, so we're playing cards to end this episode. Aha, you have seen. Unguard was the first one. Kiddy we've also seen, right over here. Squawks is new, but it doesn't matter. Dixie was on the second row. No. Yeah, this is Dixie. Okay, this was the one up. Bearcoin is new. Bananas we've seen, that was the second one. Ellie is new. Bearcoin over here and Ellie. Okay. What was her time? Of course, first get the rewards. Oh, 39 seconds. That's a new record. We're still improving. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's only one more of those. But that we're going to see in one of the next episodes, because now it is time to close off. Thank you all for watching, and Treecks out.